You can invest in all the security infrastructure in the world, but your weakest link might be a single rogue employee. That's what Coinbase just learned the hard way. According to a blog post and video from Coinbase and Brian Armstrong, cybercriminals bribed and recruited overseas customer support agents, and then these insiders abused their access to pull personal data on roughly 1% of Coinbase's active users. The result is a $20 million extortion attempt that Coinbase has refused to pay and instead flipped into a $20 million bounty for information relating to finding and prosecuting the hackers. But this is the first time that they or anybody has publicly revealed the size of a ransom that they were hit with, and the fallout from this is an estimated $180 million to $400 million in user funds that were siphoned through phishing attacks that impersonated Coinbase support. So let's unpack what happened. The attackers got everything from names, emails, phone numbers, and addresses to social security and bank account numbers, government ID images, and balances. What they didn't get were passwords, 2FA codes, or private keys. No funds were stolen directly from Coinbase wallets, but the attackers didn't need direct access. They used the stolen data to impersonate Coinbase reps and launch targeted social engineering attacks. Retail customers were tricked into sending their own Bitcoin to attacker-controlled wallets, and Coinbase says it will reimburse these victims, and they've pledged this $20 million reward fund to help bring the attackers to justice. This is a devastating example of insider risk. Alex Leishman, the CEO of River, said it best: a company is only as strong as its least trustworthy employee. Even if centralized custody is secure, a malicious support rep with just enough access can still help scammers siphon millions of dollars in funds away from customers. And this is just one example of how centralized custody can go wrong. This is not just a Coinbase problem. It's a wake-up call for the entire Bitcoin exchange industry. Your custody infrastructure needs to assume one thing: people will fail, and systems must protect users from those people. So here's how to fix it. Exchanges need to take a fresh look at their product and ask hard questions. Where could a bribed employee cause damage? Where could a customer be tricked? And how many layers stand between a scammer and an irreversible Bitcoin transfer? So at Theya, we've gone a step further. We've built phishing-resistant custody infrastructure for exchanges, one that neutralizes social engineering and eliminates single points of failure. So even if your support team gets compromised, your customer funds will not be. If you're an exchange operator and want to protect your users and reputation, reach out to us. We built Theya so you don't have to learn this lesson the hard way. And if you have friends at Coinbase, send this video to them. It might save them from becoming the next victim. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, follow, and repost again so that everybody can see this and understand the risks associated with centralized exchanges. And of course, check out Theya. It's the world's simplest Bitcoin self-custody solution. Just go to theya.us or scan the QR code right there. That's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon.